Seeds are the most important thing when it comes to generating a new Minecraft world. I mean, that and surviving the first night. But the seed itself is what you're surviving the first night on. The seed generates the world, and Minecraft 1.18 has introduced some incredible new world generation, and it's broken all old seeds as we knew them. So that's why 1.18 is the best time to start a new Minecraft world with a brand new seed. And in this video, we're going to go over 5 amazing Minecraft seeds that you have to try. Now, in the description down below, there's a companion article to this video. You might be like, I'm here for a video, not an article. And you're going to be able to see all of these amazing seeds on your screen with B-roll. It's going to be amazing, and it's all with shaders, truly beautiful. However, if you do want to, see specific coordinates on these seeds, if you do want to see the specific seed itself and easily copy it, sure, it is listed in the description, but those coordinates are on the article. You're seeing the article on your screen right now. You can see the key locations. Every single seed has these key locations that you can easily travel to find these awesome things that we're talking about. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and go into the first seed on our list. Now, I am going to read all of these off, but it's kind of pointless because I know you're just going to go to the description and copy them, but at least you'll know what seed I'm talking about. First on our list is seed 135-044-6741. And on this seed, you're going to spawn right in the middle, basically, of a forest, a meadow, a snowy forest, a snowy slope, cold ocean, and a plains biome. So really, you kind of have your options as to the climate you want, as well as what resources you want and biome and everything to build your house in, if you want to build it near spawn. If you want to travel, though, there is an amazing desert with a valley, mountains, village, a desert temple in there. That coordinate is linked in the article, and it is absolutely incredible. I mean, truly, you will be able to survive there without any problems and have a really, really cool base. You'll also find a mountainside village right near spawn if you want to stay in that location, as well as a amazing, and this is what made this seed #1, Meso mountain range. There's a valley in the center of it, and it truly blew my mind. You've also got like the, I think it's like the Meso Peaks or something like that, where you have that jagged land just shooting up into the air. Absolutely amazing. And then there's also like mine shafts and things like that that are like cutting through these biomes. It's really, really cool. On top of that, if you follow this Meso Badland all the way out, kind of like there's an offshoot, if you follow that, you'll follow it to a massive like crater that you can go down into, a cave system with a bamboo forest behind it. It's absolutely amazing, and truly why this seed is #1 is for that Meso biome. But it's also got that amazing desert. It's also got a great spawn. Truly overall amazing seed for you to check out. #2 on our list is another seed that features a Meso biome, but this seed is -378-181-008-215-115-7791. Again, that is in the description. Now, this seed spawns you in a desert. You'll find yourself with a desert village close by to get you started, but if you do want to venture out a bit, just 300 blocks from spawn, you will find an amazing Meso Badlands biome. There's actually a mine shaft exposed on top of this Meso mountain, by the way. On top of that, there's a mine shaft exposed and like a trench that goes into this Meso biome. There's an exposed mine shaft. Absolutely amazing. And again, 300 blocks from spawn. You've also got those, cool features of the Meso sticking out of the ground and like jagged peaks. Absolutely incredible. And if Meso's not your thing, well then guess what? You can find a large coral reef within 1,000 blocks of spawn as well. That's really, really cool, and honestly one of the biggest coral reefs I've seen in Minecraft in a while. And obviously that is in a warm ocean. There's also a lot of other cool stuff about this seed, but overall this seed is for that Meso Badland, and it is a huge one. I mean, absolutely incredible. And on top of that, like I said, you have that desert spawn with the village right there. So you can go, kind of raid that village, get started there, and then, like I said, 300 blocks from spawn, you can find this amazing Meso biome. So absolutely incredible, and I love this 1.18 world generation and what it does with Meso. I think it's one of the best biomes that they've changed in 1.18. Moving on from there, we have a seed that's not numbered. It's actually a phrase, and it's give me villages with capital G, M, and V. You want to make sure that those are capital, and yes, that will change the seed. So you want to make sure it's exactly as we have it there. So capital G, M, and V, and give me villages, all connected. And again, in the description for that exact phrase. However, once you get here, it's a little deceiving. It actually isn't going to give you many villages at all. And I don't know why that is. I think Minecraft's just trolling us, but when you type in that phrase, you will get an amazing seed that sure does have a few villages, specifically one on top of a snowy mountain. It's kind of cool, but your big draw to this seed is actually going to be the cliffside. And specifically, there is a cliffside that has 2 caves jutted into them, right? And this is going to be an amazing place for you to build a house. And actually, if you do use this seed and like build something on it, let me know, because it's just amazing what you could probably do here. You've got a cave system that kind of juts into this mountain and into this cliffside, and another cave system that juts in right next to it with like a cove in the middle. And then after that, it kind of leads to a frozen ocean, right, with ice and all of that stuff. It's so cool, and what really set this seed apart. I typed this in trying to get villages, right? And guess what? It didn't give me villages. It gave me something so much better. And that's, like I said, this cave system. Now, there's also a lush cave system right next to spawn. It's a massive cave system right there. So you could spawn in, jump right into that lush cave system, kind of get some mining going, get some things like that going, and then travel to this cliffside. Because I'm telling you, this cliffside jutting in, that's where you want to be. Now, one thing I do want to mention, it's pretty far away, 1,500 blocks away from spawn, but there is a 200 plus Y mountain, and that means you're going to be able to find iron and so many cool resources. I struggled to find these massive, super tall mountains. This seed has one. The link in the description down below has those exact coordinates, and it is worth checking out because, yeah, you get these cave systems, an amazing cliffside to build a house in, to get started in, and then guess what? You've got this amazing mountain that you can go travel to. Moving on from there, though, we have a seed that big draw is actually a massive dripstone underground cave system, but the seed itself is, here we go, 28250490983493210056. I don't know why I'm listing this off. At this point, it's kind of a meme. Anyway, once you're spawning in here, you will spawn into a pleasant plains biome right next to a village, and that is the big draw of this seed as well. You literally are spawning inside of a very well-kept, very good-looking plains village that you can set up base in, set up your home in, and all of that stuff. But when it is time to venture out, just 100 blocks from spawn, you will find a massive dripstone cave system that is just truly huge. I mean, it just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going and going. You can find diamonds in this cave system. All of this stuff is in there. And then I'm sure if you strip mine around here, you're going to find even more diamonds. Plus, you've got the dripstone cave itself with all the benefits that has. One of the best cave systems I've seen. Absolutely loved this, and that's why I wanted to include it here and kind of stress that. There's also a mine shaft within 500 blocks of spawn, which is really cool and something that, you know, is worth mentioning here because mine shafts are relatively rare. Going back to the spawn area and going back to that spawn village, just next to that, there is an overhang, a mountain overhang that kind of just like, drips over the landscape, if you will. Behind that, from spawn, you will find a village. And that is a very cool thing, and one of the things that I absolutely do love about this. There's 2 villages right near spawn to get you started, and then there's an amazing cave system. There's amazing, you know, like sort of mountain overhang there that would also be a decent place to build a house. And then there's also an island cove, so if you do want to kind of move away from that spawn area, 300 blocks, and you will be able to find a basically island that is surrounded by a river. It's really weird. So it's almost like a natural moat has been built around this island. So you have access to the mainland there, but there is kind of an island that you can build on and set up home on. So there you go. That is this seed. One of the cooler seeds on the list, in my opinion, with that cave system, the villages right at spawn and all of that. Absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10 for sure. Last but not least, this one's a bit cheeky, but I was curious, so I typed in our server IP, play.breakdowncraft.com, as a seed. And I know it's a little weird, but guess what? It's really good. And I thought about just converting this to a number. All seeds convert to numbers, right? And I thought about doing that. I thought about just converting this to a number and being like, this is just a cool seed. But I was like, come on, it's a server IP. It is a capital P, a capital B, a capital C. Exactly like that. In the description down below, you see the exact capitalization. But it is amazing what you get in game. And I was kind of impressed. So it has you spawning into a plains biome, and if you look around, you've got a meadow, you've got frozen peaks, you've got a forest, you've got a river. There's even a stony shore in that forest. It's absolutely, like, great for a spawn location, in my opinion, because you've got the verticality, but you can also go all the way down to a river right at spawn. It doesn't stop there, though. There is a huge deep slate cobble mine shaft right near spawn. Everything I'm mentioning, by the way, is in 500 blocks of spawn. Absolutely incredible. Deep slate cobble mine shaft, though, right there. You've also got a plains village, 2 of them, actually. One kind of closer to spawn, and one the other way, farther away from spawn. So you've got those 2 options. There's also a massive underground crater right at that village with a dripstone cave in it. that is something that blew my mind, by the way, is that you can have a crater right next to a village with a huge mine in it. It absolutely blows my mind what they can do with this 1.18 world generation, and that was one of the coolest things about this seed, is that massive underground crater with dripstone in it, and guess what? There's even an amethyst, I think 2 amethyst deposits in that crater, so huge thing there. You've also got a frozen peaks like mountain with caves into the mountain that you can use. That would be a good place to set up at home as well if you wanted to. So you've got the verticality, you've got mountains, you've got the underground. It blew my mind with the server IP that we have did as a seed, and I just wanted to share that because it blew my mind. Let me know what you think about it in the description down below, and let me know any other seeds that you think you might like in the description down below as well. I'm always looking for new seeds and always looking to update our article on the website. Right now there are 5 seeds there, the 5 mentioned, but we will add more as time goes on. So nevertheless, thank you so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more incredible content every single day of the week. My name is Nick, this has been The Breakdown, and I'm out. Peace.